If you're sightseeing in the busy downtown area of Amsterdam, you may just miss a really cool island of serenity that's hidden in plain sight, right in the middle of the shopping district, the Beguines of Amsterdam. Be careful if you're going in the front entrance though, because it's still at the medieval street level, 1 meter below the surrounding area. It really was an island at one time too. Look around at the beautiful courtyards and statues. Even the oldest wooden house in Amsterdam is here, built in 1528. This delightful area of peace is an excellent place to relax and think about the remarkable women who built it. Women, known as Beguines, lived here for hundreds of years. They were part of a grassroots movement in Europe that started in the 1100s. They were not nuns, but religious laywomen who spent their lives helping their local communities and worshiping together. Some people say Beguines were the first real women's movement and the first nursing corps. The large, beautiful green spaces were part of Beguine self-sufficiency. Each Beguine was responsible for her own financial support. Many Beguines worked in the textile industry, and they used these green spaces as bleaching fields. But Beguines also took care of the ill and did a variety of things to earn their keep and help their local community. There are 2 churches here. The big one was once the Beguines Church, but was taken over when the Netherlands became Protestant in the 16th century. The Beguines had to worship in their houses for about 100 years, until the city said they could build their own house of worship. But there was just one condition. They had to build a hidden church. One that you couldn't tell was a church from the outside. So, they took 2 townhouses, pulled down a few walls, and made their own peaceful space to worship in that is directly across the courtyard from the old church and still used today. As you tour the Beguinage, be careful where you walk. One of the Beguines didn't want to be buried in the Protestant cemetery and asked to be buried in the gutter where she remains today. Beguines lived and worked in Amsterdam for over 700 years. The last Beguine of Amsterdam died in 1971, but their spirits remain, and the homes are still occupied by single women. Take your time and enjoy the tranquility. And check out all the special features that the Beguines left. There are more Beguinages around the Netherlands, and particularly in Belgium. If you get a chance, visit and enjoy them too.